The mice and the birdies did a fabulous job on this dress. Now I can go to the ball. Yes, but I think it could use a fairy godmother's finishing touch. Welcome back to our Multi-Cinderella makeover. In this video, I'm going to show you how to add a sparkly layer to this dress that will really fancy it up. And this one here, she's not very happy with her dress. She doesn't want to show up at the ball wearing a wedding dress, even though we all know how the story ends. Fairy godmother, it's highly inappropriate to wear a wedding dress to a ball. Yeah, I know, dearie. So I'm going to add a layer to make it less wedding-ish. Ooh, we better get started.
For the sparkly layer, I'll be using shimmery organza fabric. It frays easily. You'll need to apply fabric fusion to the edges. The patterns for the sparkly layers are the same as the skirt layers 2 and 3 from the previous video. This is for the pink dress. And this is for the white wedding dress. It's an inch longer. I extended it an inch at the end. Here too, it gives the sparkly layer some room to flow. This organza is really slippery, so I had to use a lot of pins to hold it to the pattern before I could cut it. And here it is. These pins mark where the bows are on the dress. This pin marks the center in the back. The pins are spaced about 3 inches apart. There should be another pin here, but I'll be gathering this section. I did the same for the sparkly layer for the white dress, but I won't be gathering the ends. For the waistline, I'm going to sew along the edge like this. Leave some thread at the end. Okay, so the thread at the ends are like apron ties. Both sparkly layers are done. I'll tie this on the pink dress. Take off the ribbon at the waist and tie the sparkly layer on. I'm going to take the thread to the back and tie it. You could sew or glue the sparkly layer to the dress at the waistline. You don't have to. This ribbon will keep it in place. Almost done. I lined up the pins to the bows on the dress. I'll stitch that later, but first I'll gather the front, like this. With needle and thread, start at the end. To anchor the knot so it doesn't get pulled through, I put the needle through the loop in the thread before I start. Make small stitches to the first pin. Now pull the thread gently. Look how easy that was. And stitch it in place right behind the bow. Both sides done. I could have gathered it to the first bow, but it looks more dramatic like this. Now to stitch the layer down at each bow. Thread and needle. Go underneath. Go through the 3 layers behind the bow. Go back down and tie the ends together underneath. All done! We'll have a spin around later. The sparkly layer for the white dress. I'm going to ruche it at each pinpoint. I'll show you how to do it at this center pin. Measure 2.5 inches and mark it with a pin. Start at the 2.5 inch pin. Make small stitches down to the edge. Go right back up beside the first row of stitches. Grab the two ends and pull. Instant ruching. And tie the ends in a knot. Take a bow, go through the center, and tie the ends of the thread in a knot a couple of times. Ruching and bows all done. Let's get this on her. This dress, I'm going to put the opening at the back. The ribbon goes back on. For this opening, I could sew it closed, but I'm going to ruche the ends and add a bow and leave it open. Wow, so pretty.
Oh my goodness, don't they look beautiful? Let's have a spin around and get a good look at these gorgeous dresses. The pink ball gown. The white ball gown. Now that you've seen both dresses, which is your favorite? The pink ball gown or the white ball gown? Click on the iCard and take our poll. If you have any comments or questions, post it on our community page on our channel. They're both so beautiful. It's so hard to choose a favorite. I have more ball gowns to make, so come back soon. Thanks for watching.
If you like this video, click like. Check out this video.
I love your dress. You just have to take off the front layer, and it's a wedding dress. Why does everyone want me to get married? I just want to go to the ball and have a good time. Oh, well, yeah. Well, I'm just saying.
Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.